always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out and they'll have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Waddle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. The give on the inside. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Nevada has it in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
North Carolina, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Tar Heels offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Takes it from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show.
There he goes! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets it out quickly. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Steps away. Got his man on the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right?
Touchdown, Wolfpack! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Caught in the backfield. It's Ramsey.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Fires it incomplete. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some.
Oh, he's got some space. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab, it's Hussein. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Rides to back and leaves it. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Clinton. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Makes the catch. It's Waddle.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
They booted away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah,
and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Leon. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. He wants to throw it again. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Waddle. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. Skips away from pressure. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
at the 14.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they
Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Nevada! Then they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
7.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner is stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Leon. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the...
Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hussein. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Shakes off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Leon. Under fire. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's past the 30. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And a great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down as the ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to...
Breaks into the open. Can't get him, and runs through another guy. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to pass. It's Leon. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Houston is on a tear right now. Almost reminds me of the days of the old run-and-shoot offense there at U of H. They're up by 21 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Quarterback extends the play. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback will keep it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Waddle. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Here we go.
Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Touchdown, Nevada. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now on first down from the 28. Finds a tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Leon. Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On third down, he drops to throw. On target over the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nevada. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Leon. Makes the catch. It's Ramsey. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gives it to the back on the draw. Ran through the contact. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. Now well within striking distance. This that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They'll run the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Waddle. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're...
He's going for the goal line. Got some room into the goal line. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back, he does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Leon. Using the quick game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Tar Heels are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Hussein. Ran right, look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down.
Big man has it, ends a 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Runs through the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Dropping back, it's Leon. They're working that left side. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
North Carolina, 31.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Dances away. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw. It's Leon. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football.
Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UNC.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 70 seconds left, and they line up for this all-important onside kick. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here.